We not letting her get away with that because she said it. We heard it. You heard it. I heard it. You're not going to just say some crazy madness like you said and just like, oh, they told me not to speak about it. Now, why wouldn't they tell you to speak about it if it's just nothing? If you was tripping, you had a bad day, but the way you was convinced, the way how confident you was in what you saw and you knew and you told the people, you saw what you saw. So I'm not going to spoil it. Let's just see what I'm talking about.
I'm telling you, I'm getting the off, and there's a reason why I'm getting the off with everyone. You either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two but I am telling you right now, that mother back there is not real. And you can stay on this plane.
Come on, son. Yo, this is a smart woman. Not on no medication, not on no drugs, very in her right state of mind. Now, if you look at somebody, right, you staring at them, you on a plane, and you see they eye do something weird, you gonna freak out. As we witnessing. A live freak out. She ain't care who thinks she crazy, who calling, recording. She don't care about none of that. She warning it. Y'all want to stay on this plane. That he is not human.
That mother back there is not real.
Let's keep it going, man.
This plane and you can die with it or not. I'm not going to.
Do you remember this lady? I'm sure you do. She became one of the internet's biggest memes overnight. But what if you never got the full story? What if this rabbit hole is far darker than anyone realized?
Do not let that flight leave. Do not let that flight leave. Being dead serious. Do not let that flight leave.
You ready? Let's go.
But y'all got it here at Thevisitor. So definitely hit the like button. If you're watching my videos and you always watch it, you don't gotta like me, just like the content. I'm just trying to give y'all the best content right now, man. This is crazy. I never even seen the rest of this. They clipped it. They only show a certain part on the news in the clips that went viral, but y'all ain't see this part.
Do not let that flight leave. Do not let that flight leave. Being dead serious. Do not let that flight leave.
You ready? Let's go. Come on. You ready? Let's go. Come on.
You heard me say do not let that flight leave. That flight's not going to make it to Orlando.
Let's go.
It's not going to.
She probably saved mad lives that day. Just think about this right now. The reptilian on that plane, he can't do nothing now. Now he got to be in human form the rest of the flight. Now he like, everybody, you know people like this. The rest of they got rid of her off the plane, so I'm pretty sure the plane still took off and went to its destination. But everybody was looking at homie like, yo, son, you see if you do, yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, so he was on his best behavior. So I'm pretty sure if something was to happen, it ain't gonna happen no more. He on his best behavior. His spot got blown. She made it hot. You get what I'm saying? So this is a part of the video y'all ain't seen. Let's keep it going.
As you can see, she wasn't just arguing with some random guy. She seemed genuinely concerned for people on that flight. Then she disappeared for weeks until suddenly she reappeared on TMZ and refused to explain what really happened.
What exactly you saw? Because you know, you alluded to what you saw, but like, we just want to know, like, you know, what did you see?
I mean, thanks for asking that, but I have been told I cannot comment.
Why you can't comment? What the? Like, you are here. You're not getting locked. It's freedom of speech. You're in America. That's mad weird right there. It's weird. Now you see she calm, normal, like a regular civilian now, talking. Everything is, you get what I'm saying? Giving eye contact. She's straight answering the questions how she's supposed to answer them. So you're going to try to tell me right there that that normal lady now, oh, I can't talk about it. Like, why? Why you can't talk about it? They got so much secrets going around in the world that they don't tell you about it, miss. They don't tell you about it. You can't know. So why you can't tell the people that's on your side, the people, the humans, that you witnessed a reptilian that day? Or shapeshifter, or let's get back to it.
This is the first time people noticed something strange. She was wearing the same clothes, the same earrings, but many viewers couldn't shake the feeling that something about her seemed different.
When I saw it, I was like, that doesn't look like her. We didn't know who she was for the first couple of weeks. Like, they couldn't even find a name. She started a new Twitter account when she posted this video. The first person she followed was TMZ. So people started doing like some AI face detection. There's this guy that does it online professionally, and he says if you get a score 0.6 or below, it is the same person. He put videos that were on the plane, videos that were outside the plane of the real Tiffany.
And it's not her.
1.2. Guy's like, I was not expecting this. He's like, this makes me really interested.
And then things got even stranger. After TMZ, she appeared on Fox News.
They cloned her. They cloned her. They got her. It's not her. Allegedly. Allegedly, they cloned. Let's get back to it. It's crazy.
Snooze.
This time, her story had changed completely.
What did you see?
I did not see anything.
You didn't see anything.
No, I wish I did. It would have been a way better story.
You didn't see anything. Then what were you saying? That mother effer isn't real.
Yeah, the language. I've been working on that. It was talking to a specific person that I had an altercation with. It was just a figure of speech. Not a good one, you know, but when you're worked up and you're spiraling out of control, you're
lying to the people is bad. It's bad. It's bad. Y'all have to stop. We're tired. Y'all lying to us in our face. Y'all on these news shows, and you know the people is watching. They want to know. They interested. You went viral. You said something. Wow, that motherfucker is not human. Allegedly. Everything allegedly on this episode. Right here, this is the allegedly episode. But yeah, man, it might be a clone, allegedly, that we're listening to right now. Let's keep it going.
not really like thinking your words clearly through.
Oh, trust me, I know exactly.
And it didn't stop there. Over the years, her version of events has continued to change. Each interview raised even more questions than answers.
Get me off this plane.
I had taken a pain pill at like 5 a.m. that morning. And this is the first time I've ever told anybody this. Went to PT and everything, came home. Like,
come on, you coming up with new stories every day. Now she took a pain pill. Now she on pain medication. Listen, miss, let me tell you something, and I ain't even a doctor. A pain pill is going to take away the pain. That's it. It ain't going to play with your brain. You feel me? No freaky. Like, miss, whoever's giving you your stories, like, whoever's preparing you for these interviews is doing a horrible job. They get an F. Definitely get an F. Let's keep it going, man. Come on, man.
I really thought it'd probably be out of my system. I was going to drink a couple glasses of wine, get on the plane and pass out. I thought I was super relaxed. Nope. We just kind of got into an altercation, but like it wasn't enough to like storm off a plane. It wasn't enough to make a scene. It was making sense in my head because I was in an altercation. I was like, this dude's not being real.
Something about this whole story just doesn't add up. That's why people are still asking, was it all an elaborate media stunt? Or did that woman become a victim of the very thing she had witnessed?
Horrible job. Like if she was to try out for any acting movies, I'm telling you, man, she's failing. She's not getting picked for the role at all. Absolutely not. that was an interesting story. The lady went viral. I just felt that we needed to check it out right here. It's a perfect time to check out some reptilian footage. And that went viral right there. The lady changed the story. They basically scan her face, and every time, if it's really the person, is 6 and above. I believe that's what he said. This lady got a 1, a 2. That's not her. It wasn't the lady. Y'all take that for what y'all take that for. Drop it in the comments if you think that was the lady, or did she get cloned, allegedly. Let's continue. All right. With this one right here, it's like some things like just can't be made up. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about no AI. This right here is going to prove that things is in different dimensions and fading in entire dimensions. Like, they fade in entire dimensions and probably fading out. But I seen this clip right here, and I just want y'all to see the dog reaction. Let's check it out.
No way, son. This can't be real, B. No! Shh! Shut up! Did you see it? It looked like he ran through the wall. Wow. Let me slow it down. Come on!
Do it again.
No way, son. He went through the wall. Let me guess. The zombies are going to say that that video was AI.
You're about to get deep, but listen, no freaky.
Flag on the play. Penalty.
The dog, soon as that entity went through that wall, the dog blew it out the room. There's no reason for the dog to run out the room like that. The lady at the house is on the couch, comfortable, chill. Thinks she looking at her phone, probably reading. I ain't really see. I'm looking at the background. What we just looked at right there. Let's continue it.
But it looked like to me that that video was real. Now, some lady said that she seen that on her camera. And I don't know who that lady is. Shh, shut up! But look, when it went through the wall, the dog came running out the other room. What the is going on in there? Stop playing with me, son. This video's for insane purpose only. I don't think that video is real at all. I think people are right. That was AI. Shh, shut up! People are saying that could have possibly been a time traveler that hopped into a portal and disappeared. You seen the picture on the wall?
Time traveler.
Let me guess. That was AI too. Stop playing with me, son. You know what it is. Shut up! But I'll tell you one thing. If I'm ever in my house and something comes running through the wall and disappears, I'm selling my house.
It's a fact. That's a fact. Get rid of the house. Get rid of the whole crib. Like, you feel me? Like, we out of that whole state, to be honest. That was wild right there. The dog reaction made the video a little more authentic because, you know, dogs got that second scent. They be, you know what I'm saying? They see what's going on when we don't know what's going on. So definitely a wild one right there. So basically in this one, I know y'all heard of the guy Jesse Ventura, you know, famous guy out there. So it's hard to convince him at the end of the day. And this lady, she about to convince him. Let's hear what she got to say.
Talking about reptilians. The reptilian itself is so far-fetched to me. This is like the biggest fantasy you could write about.
Look at that lady's face, though. That might be an alien right there. I'm starting to think and then when you got glasses on, why you don't want us to see your eyes? You get what I'm saying? Let's get back to it.
And yet you're here with a straight face telling me it's real.
I'm telling you that it's real. These reptilian people in positions of power are literally coming from another dimension.
Jesse doesn't buy it, but he's thrown for a loop when an alternative historian claims that U.S. presidents come from a reptilian bloodline.
Barack Obama, George Bush, Bill Clinton, they all come from this one bloodline?
That is absolutely true. That's coming from Burke's Peerage, which is the premier genealogical research firm in the world.
Burke's Peerage is the definitive guide to royal family trees. Its research shows that nearly every U.S. president has ties to British and French royal families.
You can call them reptilians.
Sure, some are connected through distant cousins. But what does it matter if our leaders are actually reptilians?
In the big picture, we're hearing about global government today. And obviously, if all our hierarchy are reptilian, wouldn't this then be a global reptilian takeover of the Earth? Is that accurate?
It is accurate, and there is a new world order forming, and we know that people from this bloodline are the ones in positions of power, so it only makes sense that if there's going to be a global government in the future, it will be ruled by one of these
reptilians, correct?
Something to have you thinking right there, like them bloodlines, man, and them families that's running this world, allegedly. Check out this next one.
Pelosi's a reptilian. Check this out.
We're different from the president. We're very discreet, reptilian, cold-blooded. These are the races we have to win. Others are winning the whole.
Remember, these cold-blooded beings, they have to tell us the truth. That's why they do movies. That's why they do things subliminally, because they still have to tell us.
Let's bring that back. She changed her word in mid-conversation. Let's watch that back. She said what she is. That's crazy. Come on.
Nancy Pelosi's a reptilian. Check this out.
We're different from the president. We're very discreet, reptilian, cold-blooded. These are the races we have to win. Others are winning the whole.
Remember, these cold-blooded beings, they have to tell us the truth. That's why they put it through movies. That's why they do things subliminally, because they still have to tell us, but they have to do it through sneaky ways. Notice how she paused and admitted that. Check this out. What you just seen is her technology malfunctioning. A lot of these beings have this technology malfunctioning. Wow. Every now and then it glitches. It's also known as shapeshifting. These things exist and they are around us and it's very real. And for you to deny it is crazy, because she just admitted it. They have to admit it. And they're usually politicians like she is. Why? Because they have to keep control of us. Politicians pass laws. They allow certain things. Put two and two together. Once you start connecting the dots, it all makes sense.
So they gotta basically tell you, but they can't tell you. They gotta tell you, but they can't tell you. Is that going over your head? Is y'all keeping up? So the signs is there. It's up to the people that is woke. Y'all gotta listen to the people that's woke to tell y'all, because they know the signs. They know the signs that these people was doing. She clearly said what she was, and then she cleaned it up. This right here, shapeshifter, caught live on camera. Let's check this one out.
This man hugged this lady and said, "Praise God," and this is what happens. Now, allegedly, if you reference anything religious to a shapeshifter, they cannot help but to change to their true form.
I don't know what AI app could do that right there, but whoever created an app that could do that, they're the best. That's definitely not AI, man. The guy mentioned God, and she had to switch back to her form. So yeah, I want to get into that clip that I was talking about earlier, about that like kind of like glowing cloud type UFO. Let's check out this right here. Let's see if this right here is a UFO.
What is that?
What we looking at?
It's not moving.
Now it froze. Nope. Come on. What was that? The rabbit hole continues. Let's look at this next clip right here. This one, boy might be on to something. I'm going to let y'all be the judge of this. I'm going to just play the story. It's a wild story. Let's just watch this one.
I'm about to fuck y'all head up. Watch this. Futurama, my favorite cartoon by far.
I don't watch Futurama, so
and a few others.
I'm getting in tune with y'all right now.
Listen to this scientist that's missing, explaining how the gray aliens eat.
Evolutionary genetic curve, and they're going downhill instead of uphill. In other words, in the autopsies, of which I have two, we found out that their digestive system is atrophied. They can't eat through their mouth anymore.
Iron Sky.
Well, these cattle mutilations, they take the hormones and the enzymes from those cattle and they spread it on their skin. And their skin absorbs the nutrients and excretes the waste back through their skin. And if you read Whitley Strieber's book or listen to him talk, he talks about when he's seen them doing this to their skin and they're scraping the waste up.
A large gray two large grays that I shot and killed. I can't tell you how ugly they were, and I can never tell you how graphic the stench was. But in the cave, there were large cauldrons or tanks. They kind of looked like a big oval cattle feeding tank, but they weren't. They were special. It looked like a stainless steel or metallic tank. And they were filled.
So basically, what Zorgberg did right here in this episode, he took some increment and rubbed it on his skin, and it absorbed in his skin. Boom. The gray aliens are supposedly us from the future. They're from,
so the ultra-terrestrials, I'll just tell you. The ultra-terrestrials, I think, have you heard of the P-52s and the P-47s? Do you know what that is?
Just talked about that earlier.
So basically, the P-45s and the P-52s are two different timelines. Plus 45,000 years and plus 52,000 years. In 2012, we broke timelines. That's why everybody sees shit different. That's what these people was explaining before they was unalived. They came back to this timeline to try and fix what they f***ed up. That's the grave. Orbo, Chicken Nugget, remember the Chicken Nugget episode? They're extraterrestrial, aka reptilian from Orion. They are invaders. The Space Force symbol don't have the Orion. It has Palladium, Polaris, and Draco. NASA had the Orion.
Come on, man. Is he on to something, or is he like, he sound like he tripping? I mean, the dots is connecting. Like, that's one thing about us humans, man. We're going to connect some dots, man. Like, if it's in our face for us to investigate, we're going to do the investigations. You get what I'm saying? Nowadays, like, you got YouTube people solving crimes out there better than these detectives, man. So that's one thing about the humans, man. We're going to break something down. We're going to decode it. Just put the puzzle there. We're going to put the puzzle pieces together. And I think that's what he's doing right now. Let's keep it going.
Orion. Look at the Pentagon. World Trade. Orion's been. They are invaders. They only here and there. They're called Alpha Draconans.
Alpha Draconans are here now. There are 1,833 of them that have been living underground between one.
It's crazy, man. That's why I said, the deeper you look into space, the weirder it get. You got to just think you're going back in time, or you could be going into the future. We don't know. So space, man, space. So next one, this is just basically a picture that I want to read to y'all. It said the Brazilian tribe members. I just seen this post when I was strolling Instagram. Follow my Instagram, Tremont Mac, if you didn't. I don't really promote it too much, but that's my Instagram. This story was crazy right here. So I just decided to screenshot it and share it with y'all. It says the Brazilian tribe members had never heard of aliens before. They did not understand, but when they were shown a picture of an alien gray, they recognized it immediately and said, that is Mancoon Wabu. I probably butchered the name. Mankuwabu. They live underground. This Brazilian tribe, you know, the Amazon people, they're not connected to the world, so they don't know what's going on. A guy brung a picture of a gray to the Brazilian tribe and basically asked them, did you heard of aliens? I guess he didn't show him the picture at the moment, but he asked him, did you ever heard of aliens? And when he showed them that picture, he recognized it immediately and said they live underground. So that's crazy right there alone. Something to think about. In this clip right here, I know a lot of y'all don't believe in UFOs. Y'all like, oh, they're not real. Like, what is these people saying? UFOs, aliens, da, da, da. I want y'all non-believers, only the non-believers, to explain this clip in the comment right here. This clip right here is important. I want y'all to explain this one because a meteor was coming to hit Earth. That's why I said a lot of the aliens is about peace. They don't want to see us hurt. They could have been pressed a button and we done. So this clip really shows y'all. You see, you got clips of the military base letting off missiles, and the UFO come out of nowhere, zap it down, and it's done. That's the UFO. The missile fails. You get what I'm saying? Out of nowhere. So with this clip right here, tell me that this UFO ain't saved Earth or a piece of Earth that this meteor was about to hit. Let's just look at it and look at the movement of the UFO. We're going to look at that one more time. Explain that one. Non-believers, explain that one. Before we get out of here, and thanks for everybody who stayed in this far in the video and y'all watching the video, hit the like button. Really appreciate it. It helps the channel. Got one more for y'all before we go. Listen, I want you to listen to this lady real quick. But listen to what she started off saying. That's key.
They are simply telling us to our face. If you don't hear it, it's because you choose not to. Listen to this.
They are telling us, this ain't the first person in this video y'all heard say this. They telling it to our face. If you don't want to believe it, it's up to you. And then she go, listen to this. So let's go.
There's a cognizance, I believe, within the intelligence community, particularly CIA, that there are humans among us that might be more extraterrestrial than human. And how do you identify them? That could be a major factor in why we're interested in that. And there's also I guess you would call contact tracing of who's who. Right. And so what they did reveal that there was an interest in certain families.
How would you understand families?
I understand families to mean bloodlines.
Right.
That they were interested in certain bloodlines, going back to
ancient times.
Who knows? Ancient times.
Did they mention other heritages around the planet that through this marker?
I was specifically told that the Cherokee heritage, the Cherokee Nation, had something to do with the phenomenon. And furthermore, that it has something to do with perhaps even the actual existence of Atlantis. That they may have been survivors of Atlantis.
You didn't see this. You don't remember anything. This is Thevisitor, and you are being watched.